Hi, this is Katie. Today's video has no topic, no game plan, no end in sight, no nothing. I just wanted to pick up my camera and talk with you guys, which I feel like I haven't done in a while. I haven't done like a vlog type video in a while. So I figured that I would just hang out with you guys. Also, wait, where'd it go? Uh-oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh here it is. So, the first thing that I really want to talk about, first of all, make sure that you're subscribed. Second of all, hit the like button, because I don't ask you guys to do that. And third of all, I hope that you guys like silly random vlogs, because I think that's what today's video is going to be. Some of my videos are more planned out, some are like this. And I think they can, you know, still be fun, I hope. Anyway, I got something last week and I need to show you guys. If you already follow me on Instagram, it's just Katie Carney over there. You've already met him. But do you guys want to see my new little baby? I got a Tamagotchi last week. And this is one of like the new, I don't know if you can tell how big it is. Compared to if you even know what an original Tamagotchi is, this is much bigger. This was like the fancy one. It's called like Tamagotchi Go or Tamagotchi On or Tamagotchi something, like a short word right after it. And original Tamagotchis that I had as a kid. So if you're like around my age, you probably had one when you were younger. Really all you could do is feed them, clean up after them, and then they go to sleep. Like that's really all that you did, even though we all loved it, but that's kind of like, that's it. That's all you really did. This new fancy one, you get to pick the food that you feed it, you get to bathe it, you get to take it outside, you get to take it on vacation, you get to buy it things. Like it's a whole little video game thing in this tiny little, I mean, it's much bigger than a regular Tamagotchi, but it's still small. Like I have very tiny hands and it still just like fits in the palm of my hand. So I got this like 5 days ago or something. And so if I look at my profile, I think that means he's 5 years old. I think a day is a year. Yeah, he's 5 years old. And there's just like a ton of things that you can do. This is not sponsored remotely, but I wish. Tamagotchi, are you watching? Because I want to get another one, because if you have two, like they can be friends, like they can connect through, I guess, this sensor thing. But anyway, so this is my Tamagotchi. I don't know if you can see. Oh no, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the screen through the camera. Can you kind of see that? I think you can kind of see that. Anyway, I think that he's wearing like a ninja outfit. Also, I don't know if you could see, I also bought him a drum. So he's just always wearing this drum around his neck, like a snare drum. And he's wearing just like an all black, like mask that covers like this much. It actually might cover more because all I can see is his eyes. And when he eats, he blinks. And you can buy him like different rooms to be in. This one I bought him is like the fancy room. It has a big turkey in it. I assumed that that meant he could eat the turkey, but he can't. I can take him to restaurants. There's like a ton, so there's like a ton of, come on. Oh, no, he wanted to go outside. Sometimes, oh no, wait, what the heck? Sometimes he goes outside to play with his pet because he has a pet. Anyway, now he's crying, I think because he's hungry. Oh, he also works, but working is surfing or playing with dolphins. But that's how you make money to like buy the gifts and buy the food. It is, I'm gonna feed him. The only food that we have in our fridge is rice. I don't know why. I don't know how to like buy groceries. I know I can take him to a restaurant, but I don't know how to buy groceries. But anyway, this has been very fun. Like very fun. It's like, I mean, now I'm like focused. I'm like, I want to make sure that he's happy playing with his little drum and eating his rice. He does not like rice. Apparently with them, like once they get a little bit older, and 5 years old is quite old, I guess, they don't like rice as much anymore. But like, you didn't give me any other options. Anyway, this has just been, you guys know how much I talk about sometimes in life, especially if we're feeling low in some way. It's so good to switch focus. And you can switch focus in healthy ways or unhealthy ways or neutral ways. And I feel like this is the best way to switch focus. because I'm just hanging out with this like ninja Tamagotchi who's holding a drum and lives in a room with a turkey that he can't eat. And it's just like so funny. Oh, and when you give him a bath, he bathes with his ninja outfit on. And like the things that you can buy him, like I bought him the drum, I bought him a unicycle. They have like jewelry, like all this stuff. It is wild. Also, you can go on vacation, take a boat. It's very fun. We're conditioned by a lot of things, right? And I think sometimes that's okay to learn. You know, like don't put your hand on the stove. That's a good thing that we have learned. But certain things that we're conditioned are more just societal conditions that don't really mean anything one way or the other. For example, I'm 34 playing with a Tamagotchi. Who cares? You know, like just because it's geared towards kids does not mean that you might not get enjoyment out of it. Like I watched Madagascar the other day. I have a coloring book that I've been using with markers, and it's not an adult coloring book. It is a child's coloring book of baby animals. And it's just, I think it's so silly when we would almost sometimes be too embarrassed to admit that we like something. Or admit, you know, like how like Nickelback got such a bad rap for some reason. And then people's like, oh, what do you like, Nickelback? Or Dave Matthews? Like there's just certain bands that people make fun of if you like them. Certain movies that people might make fun of you if you like them. And by make fun of, usually that's just an internal, we think people might, even though most people wouldn't care. But I just think it's important to like, just find what you like. And if it's not hurting anyone else, then who cares? And so I have been enjoying my children's coloring book and my Tamagotchi. But yeah, let me know in the comments if, especially now, wow, we should not care about what other people think about us because that says more about them than it does about us. But let me know in the comments if you've bought anything recently or started doing anything recently that you either were like embarrassed to admit or felt nervous doing, or maybe even someone did make fun of you for it, or you felt like someone was gonna make fun of you for it, or you didn't think that you would enjoy it because you've never really done it before, or because societal expectations say that you wouldn't enjoy it, you know, anything like that. Let me know in the comments. Because again, I think it's so important to be you and to just enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. My goodness, but anyway, I'm enjoying this Tamagotchi. It is very fun. Anyway, I know I've been talking about this for like 45 minutes, but it's just a new thing that I got and I'm excited about. And it's good to find things that make you smile, even if it's for 5 minutes. It could be because it's switch of focus, or it could be because it's fun, or because it's entertaining in some way, and that's okay. Yeah, let's get up. Let's get up and go sit in my car for a little bit. And you guys can hang out with me while I tidy up. And then I'll end this because I don't have my glasses on. I just realized I have not had my glasses on in this whole video. Anyway, I think it says 19 minutes of footage I have so far. Let's see how much I've cut this down. But yeah, let's get up, let's go outside. Let's have like a change of scenery from the inside of my bedroom. Go outside, clean the car a little bit. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a second. I'm just gonna put my glasses on and then I'll see you guys in a second. I have 3 glove compartments. So I have this one, which I keep my sunglasses in. And so that one's pretty good. I probably don't need to go through that one right now, but then I have one here and I have one here that are both disasters. So this one is napkins, pepper spray, I don't even know what that is. Oh, my thing that goes in the cellular light then turns to an outlet. Inverter, my power inverter. Some hand sanitizer wipes. Like this is just, it's like, I'm probably gonna keep everything that's in here. It just is a little messier than I want it to be and a little too stuffed. So it'll be like hard to even know what's in here because I can't even see half of it. And then this one is the stuff that I use a little bit more frequently. So there's like my stamps are in here. I have a nail file, I have tweezers. I have a little bit of makeup. I have just stuff in here that's more like personal items, I suppose. And again, it just is messy. Like it all fits, it's all fine, but it just is messy. And I don't like that it looks messy. You guys know me. A mess does not usually bother me. It never really has. I know some people get really overwhelmed when there's messes, and some people almost like thrive through messes. I'm not talking about like dirty cups or anything, but just like messy stuff. And I've just always kind of been fine with things being messy. But some things I don't like when they're messy. Some things I really do prefer when they're organized. And so these two glove compartments, I want to be more organized. And I do organize them, but since I just use the stuff in them so frequently, they get disorganized quite quickly. And so I want to go through those, put you guys on the tripod. I'm trying to think where you could even go that you could see in here. Maybe I'll just like take everything out, and then when I put it all back in, I'll show you how I organize it. So let's put you up here. This tripod I might need to replace because it's one of those that has like the bendy like spider arms, but they're getting a little loose, and so they don't work as well when you're trying to balance. We did it! Okay. Is that good lighting? Do I have good lighting for once in my entire life? I actually feel like I kind of do. Okay, so let's see. I have a Dave & Buster's card. That does not need to be in here because I don't need to use this all the time, but like I want to keep it. Some things like this, like I get so confused, like where's the best place to put this? I don't know yet. We're just taking it out. Well, I guess the reality is I should just take everything out and then put it back in. I think especially like the whole like Marie Kondo way of cleaning. So I'm gonna take everything out of both of these and then put them back. It's like everything here I'm almost definitely keeping. Lens cleaners and tampons, like stuff that like I need and use. I'm such a fan, an advocate, if you will, of keeping tampons just everywhere. And so I actually have too many though in here. I have like 5 in here. I don't need 5 in here. I also have this many nail files in here. I don't need this many. I don't need this many. And I have a little like nail kit too, so I can just put the rest in the nail kit. While we're doing this, I am going to grab a wipe from the back and just like clean that really quick. Can you see me? Probably not. This is just like what I have in the car. These are Pledge multi-surface wipes. It's just what I have that I want to clean. It's just a little like, I don't know, dusty. Okay. Now this little cubby is all clean. Let me show you. Oh no, I'm not gonna show you. I'll do it on my phone because I don't want to move the camera because I will not be able to get it back up there like that. Okay, so here is, oh, there we go. Okay, there's a little cubby. Okay, that's all clean. Might as well just clean the top of my steering wheel too while I'm here. Now let's take everything out of this one. I kind of cannot believe that all of this stuff fits in these two things. I have some plastic silverware in here, which I know is not great, but I have it, so I'm definitely gonna use it, except not this fork because that's broken. I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna throw this one out. Now let's clean this one. Honestly, like I'm gonna show you what I have on my my passenger seat. It is wild to me that all this fit in just these two little glove compartment little cubbies. Here's the other one. And then here is everything that came out of those two glove compartments. That's so much stuff. I'm surprised. Wow, I'm surprised that all that fit. Again, like I'm going to keep almost everything in here, but some stuff just doesn't need to be in these glove compartments, you know? Okay, so let's get started. Just got mildly overwhelmed. That's unnecessary. Okay, I have a little keychain from where I went to college. Look how cute. Look how cute. Okay, that's gonna go in there because I like keeping that around. My national park, like little like stamp book that I have. I guess I went to Arches in Utah on July 28th, 2015. I used this and then like forgot that I had it because I keep it in there. So I need to keep this with my actual like hiking stuff, which means this needs to go in the trunk. Okay, this is my power inverter from Duracell. I have either this exact one or a very similar one linked in my Amazon recommended. If you guys are ever curious of certain products that I use and recommend, I do have my Amazon little like storefront and the link is always in my description. But this, plug it in cigarette lighter and then you have an outlet, and this one also has a USB. So I generally use this when I'm on the road and I'm not necessarily stopping very much that day, and I need to charge most of my computer and my
camera battery, I will use this for. And when I'm on the road, I just keep it out usually because I use it that often. But since I'm not using it as frequently right now, I'm going to put this in the like other little glove compartment. I'm gonna keep this plastic silverware, which again is not great, but I already have it, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna keep this in the door because if I put it back in the glove compartment thing, I'm not gonna remember it's there and I'm not gonna use it. So I'm gonna put that in the door. And then I have a couple like makeup-y things. I have this brush that is retractable, which is cool, so it can be like more sanitary for in the car. I have an eyebrow gel from e.l.f. I have an e.l.f. brow pencil. I also have a ColourPop brow pencil. Can you guys tell that I really like eyebrow products? And then I also have a powder. And I have a couple other brushes, which I'm gonna take inside to clean, because I know that this one's clean. I know that this one's clean. I know that I have cleaned it and then I haven't used it since, but I don't know about these. And since these don't have like protective covers or anything, I'm just gonna take those inside and clean them. Even if I bring them back in the car, because they are like smaller ones, I will put them somewhere where they're not gonna like get dirty, or I'll put them inside something or something like that. So I'm gonna keep, again, it's eyebrow pencils and powder, very much as like my touch-up kind of makeup, except I do not need 3 eyebrow things. So let's keep one in here. Let's keep, I really like this e.l.f. pencil. And I think I like this ColourPop one too. But this is empty. So that made the decision much easier. And we're gonna keep the Cover FX powder and this Laura Geller retractable brush that I got this at TJ Maxx a while ago for like $3 or $4. So we're gonna keep that in here as well. I'll show you this all organized when I'm done. And then I'll just bring this eyebrow gel inside. And then I'm only gonna put like 2 tampons in here. The rest, how many do I have? I have 5. I don't need 5 tampons just like out and like readily available. So I'm just gonna I'll take like the 2 small ones, because you know, some of them are like the compact size. I'll take those 2 and throw those in there. These I will bring inside. I'm gonna keep like 2 of these in here because I use those quite often, and bring the rest inside. Oh, look. Would you guess that I have another eyebrow pencil? All right, I'm gonna bring this inside as well. I have this is like, okay, you guys know I'm not very sentimental, right? Like you guys know that. I don't keep a lot of stuff. I don't keep a lot of keepsakes, but there are a couple things that I'm sentimental about. It's a puzzle piece in the shape of a K, which my name is Katie, so K for Katie. This was saved from my house fire. Most of the things, the fire was in the attic, and most of the things in the attic either got burned or got water damage. And a lot of things in my room also got ruined as well, because when they were getting the fire out, they had to cut my ceiling. But one of the like very few things that survived in the attic was the K from this like letter puzzle that we had. So I keep that in here. And then my mom got me this little angel that I also keep in here. And I have dental floss. I always like to keep dental floss where I know it is. It's almost like tampons. Tampons and dental floss, like just in case, because how annoying is it to get something stuck in your teeth and you don't have dental floss? So I always keep that in there as well. The whole kind of idea of the Marie Kondo method, I know I mentioned it before and then completely just glided over it and did not explain anything. One of the things that she talks about in her like the magic of tidying up or whatever that book is called, which I think is great, and I think it is such a good read. I highly recommend it, even if it seems like I know that idea might sound silly, like, oh, someone teaching me how to clean my house, but it is so, it's very like insightful and very helpful in terms of like how to look at things. Do they serve your purpose? Do they make you happy? Do they make you feel overwhelmed? Do they drag you down? And it's kind of like you're looking at things in a different way, I think. So anyway, one of the things she talked about in that book is, say you're going through all your clothes, right? She says, take all of your clothes out. All your summer clothes, your winter clothes, the clothes that you have under your bed, your like high school t-shirts that are in the guest room, like take all of your clothes out, put them on a bed or put them on the floor or whatever, and then go through them. So don't just go through them by, oh, I'll do my closet today and then I'll do this, you know? So with this, it's like, this is almost like my nightstand drawer, you know what I mean? But since I have 2 of them, that I like readily available for when I'm in the car, I wanted to take all of it out and then go through it, put back what I really want and what I need and what I use and what either brings me joy and or is necessary to have. And then the rest of it, kind of look at it and be like, do I need this at all? Do I need it to be up here? Can I put it somewhere else, or should I just get rid of it? So that's kind of the whole idea that I'm doing here. So I have a couple like alcohol pads and lens cleaners. I have a bunch of these, like I have boxes of these, but I just want to keep a couple up here. Use the lens cleaners for my glasses, obviously. And then I use these alcohol prep pads, I mean, for quite a few things, but mainly I like having these little pads, because having just a big thing of like rubbing alcohol in the car does not seem super safe to me, or very like, I don't know, it just seems like something is bound to happen, where it's gonna spill or it's gonna, something weird's gonna happen. But I also really like these prep pads to clean my earrings. Like, that's what I mostly use these for. Obviously I'll use them if I cut myself or if I just need like an alcohol wipe for something else, but I feel like I usually use them to clean my earrings. So I like having some of those around. Okay, I have a comb, but when was the last time I used this comb? Oh, I forgot my hair has like hairspray in it. Ooh, my hair feels nice now. Yeah, I don't know the last time I used this. So that's kind of, again, where the Marie Kondo thing, it's like, do I not use it, or have I not used it because I forgot that I had it? And so if I keep it more readily available, does that mean that I'll use it more? Or am I not using it because it's in the wrong spot, it's in the wrong place? Or am I not using it because I don't need it? You know, it's kind of like, if you spend a little bit of time thinking about what the purpose of all your stuff is, hopefully you will get rid of enough, refine some stuff, repurpose some stuff, so that the end result, after you go through everything that you have, is that everything that you have either has a purpose and or brings you joy. And so if you have like 5 hairbrushes and you're like, I only use one anyway, but I have the other one, so I might as well keep them, you don't need to do that, you know? Certain things like makeup wipes, if you have extra, you'll go through it. And so having extra might make sense. But certain things you may have just accumulated, or, you know, someone gave you something and you already had one, and then you kind of feel bad getting rid of one. But in all honesty, having too much stuff that we don't use or that takes up too much space could just be overwhelming, or add like negative stuff, negative brain stuff or physical stuff to ourselves. So just kind of, it's one of those like, make sure that everything you have you love and or is necessary to have, and then make sure it's in the right spot and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of mindful, self-aware kind of stuff, but I think it's really interesting in terms of cleaning and organizing, because I know that, and I still have just extra stuff that I'm like, I don't use this, why do I still have it? But it could be, oh, well, it was expensive, I don't want to get rid of it. Or, you know, like there's so many like excuses, but if it's weighing us down, none of those excuses matter. We have to, you know, we can give it away, we can sell it, whatever. Anyway, this comb I'm gonna bring inside the house. I'm gonna see if I use it, and if I don't use it in the next couple weeks, I will get rid of it. I have Sharpies and a pen. I like having just a pen and a Sharpie available. I feel like I use them, but let's see if both of these even work. I accidentally made a beautiful script O. Can you see that? Because I was just like, made a scribble, but wow, that's a beautiful script O. It really is. Okay, this one works better. Keep that one in here. This one still works, so I'll bring it inside because we have a bunch of, we have like a Sharpie pack inside. Okay, I have 800 bobby pins. That's not necessary. I'm gonna keep 4 of them, and I'm gonna keep these in my like little door handle. I have like a little pocket. I'm gonna keep these in here, and then bring the rest inside. See, like it's still like, it doesn't look organized. But at least like I know what's gonna be in here, and it's much less stuff. So I'll be able to like see it more and know what's in there. This is a roll-on oil. It's an immunity one. And I honestly don't know my opinions on like essential oils and stuff. I really don't have an opinion in terms of like if they do good or if they actually help. But this one smells really good. So I don't think they can do any harm. It's supposed to be immunity, but it smells like cinnamon and like clove. And it smells really, really good. Like almost smells like apple pie. That smells really good. So it's almost like I use it as like a perfume. But hey, if it does any extra stuff, great. If not, whatever. I have more lens cleaners, so I'll keep those in here. Okay, there's only a couple things left. Tweezers I like to keep in here as well. Nail clippers. Keep those in there. I have my antibacterial wipes. I really like the wipes. I mean, I have a bunch of the gel as well, but I like the wipes, so I'm gonna put that over here. I especially like the wipes a little bit better if I know I'm gonna be like eating or something with my hands. Like I'll use the gel, you know, after I touch anything, or if I'm going into a store or whatever, I'll use the gel a lot. But if I feel like I'm gonna be like putting my hands near something that's gonna go in my mouth, I feel like I also wanna use a wipe that I can like really like get in there. I don't know if that's just, that might just be me. I have one battery. I don't have a battery. That's weird. I don't know why I have one AA battery. I have this, which is, I think, just unnecessary. I don't even remember what, I feel like this came with something that I bought. This is a cigarette lighter thing that just gives you 2 cigarette lighter holders and then some USB. So I can't remember if this came with something or if I saw it at like TJ Maxx last year or something and wanted to get it, but I've never used it and don't think I will. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I have a bunch of other pins. You know how like I have all these pins up here? I have more. These don't need to be like out in one of my glove compartments, you know? Like I do want to keep these. Again, not very sentimental, but a couple things I really like keeping. So I'm gonna put most of these on the ceiling, and then if for some reason I don't want to put a couple of these on the ceiling, I have like a box of pictures and stuff in the back seat that I went through in a video a couple months ago. I'll just throw those in there. But for now, I'm just gonna keep those out. I have a knife. I also have a Swiss Army knife, but I brought that inside to use because it had a screwdriver on it, and I needed a screwdriver for my Tamagotchi because that takes batteries, like actual AAA batteries. But I just have like a cutting knife that I'll keep there. And then I keep napkins. These are from Chipotle. I keep those in here as well. And my Dave & Buster's card, where do you go? I can't think of where this should go. This is like the most confusing thing in here. I think for now I'm just gonna put it in the side door. I bought these things to like organize cords. Like if you have a lot of cords hanging, you can just like put them in here and then they'll kind of keep them like more neat. But I've never used them, so I'm gonna get rid of them. I have, oh, little earrings. Why are they in here? That's what I mean. Like, I only threw out like 2 things, but it's like, why would a pair of earrings be in here and not with my jewelry? It does not make sense to me. And then I have this little like Coach coin purse that I have not used in a while, but I do love this. So I'm going to find a use for this for sure, because I really do like it. I think it's so cute. Just a couple things to bring inside, and then we're done. We did it. Okay, let me show you the final results. So this is this one over here. It has napkins, it has my power inverter, it has some hand sanitizer wipes, it has a knife. That is that glove compartment. And then this one, my more everyday one, has a little bit of makeup, my little pocket Bible, stamps, lens cleaner, a pen, and then 2 or 3 little keepsakey things. But at least now, I mean, obviously it's not the most organized thing you've ever seen, but you know, short of buying little cups or something, which I just don't feel is necessary, I think this is pretty good. This is pretty good for what I want it to be, and everything that I use pretty often is here, and it's not like too overwhelmed, because I don't know if you saw it before, but like things like were like popping out almost. So this is much more manageable, and I know everything that's in there. So we're good, we did it. All right, I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for watching this video and for meeting my Tamagotchi, meeting my new little son, my new little pet, and hanging out with me while I organized those glove compartments. I feel a little bit better knowing that I got rid of a couple things, and then I also found some things that I did not even realize were in there, like that pair of earrings, which is cool. But thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. I hope that you enjoyed these videos. I like doing these, like hang out with me while I'm just having like a typical morning of like, oh crap, I really want to clean my car quick, and just like hanging out with me. I hope that you guys enjoy these videos too. Please make sure that you're subscribed and follow me on Instagram as well. One of my new goals is posting on Instagram every day, like an actual picture in my feed. And some of you guys who have followed me on Instagram for a while, you're like, what? Katie, you post on Instagram once a month. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But I really want to just be better at connecting with you guys over on Instagram. And so if you don't follow me, I hope that you do, because I am posting much more often on there as well. And I guess that's gonna be it. Thanks again for watching this video, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.